Okay, yay. Hey guys, it's me, Lasequake 16 here again, and today I'm doing a story for what my mom had experienced. I did not experience this myself, but I just found it kind of strange, and I decided that I maybe wanted to share this with you, and I'm sick and tired of trying to edit things, so I'm using my actual computer webcam right now to do this, and if you see me staring down there at all, it is because I am looking at myself in the camera, or my computer itself, so don't mind that. The way that this started was that my mom was just going to her work like a normal day. She works at an old folks home, and a lot of people have died there, including some of my favorite people like Penny or Eileen, and you won't know who they are, but they're just really cool people. Even though that they were really old and everything, they still took a place in my heart. And in Penny's old room, she used to talk to this little girl that wasn't actually there. She would talk to her, my mom would walk in, kind of hear like small mumbling from it sounded like a 7-year-old girl maybe, and Penny would respond. Penny died about 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I believe. I'm not positive on that. And recently, no, my mom's boss, Daryl, had bought these large oval mirrors to stick into her room, and they were on opposite sides of the room. So we have the room right here. There was an oval mirror over here and an oval mirror over here. Penny's bed was right here, and she would always talk to the mirror over here. It was just the creepiest thing ever, and she would hear the voice coming from that mirror. We recently got rid of the mirror that was over here, and we replaced it with the mirror that was over here. If that made any sense, we got rid of this one and replaced it with that one. So, just the other day, I haven't filmed this yet. It was a while ago when this happened to my mom. But the way that it happened was they were just sort of sitting there, and then at the dinner table, Judy, one of our most recent residents, and she's really sweet, she heard a going across the wall somewhere in the house. Now, my mom and her coworker, Robin, they started to freak out. So they went to go check out where the noise was coming from, and Judy followed them. So they were walking around. The dining room is right here. We have a small hallway where the rooms are over here, if this makes any sense to anybody. Penny's room is over here. As they walk past, they look into the room, and that mirror where Penny used to talk to the girl is on the wall going no faster, no slower. So Robin, being the non-scaredy cat, goes up there and she stops the mirror. None of the things around it are moving, none of it's shaking, it's just the mirror itself. It stops for a second, Robin steps back, and they start to leave the room, when, no slower, no faster than the last time, it starts going across the wall. Judy was flush white, she was terrified of the entire experience, and my mom just wanted to leave. So people are now thinking that, well, we know that the place is haunted, considering how many people have died there, but people are thinking that the little girl that Penny was talking to, she had died and is now trapped in the mirror. I apologize if you don't believe in any of this, but I personally do. I have my entire life. Which, another story, same place, in our gigantic living room in the work that my mom works at, not going to say the name, my mom used to work the graveyard, so from 11 o'clock at night until 7 in the morning, I believe. She would work there, have to go into the residence room every other hour to check on them, make sure that they're still breathing. And I would always stay in the living room in one of the residents' chairs, just sort of playing on my iPad like, a normal 7-year-old would do, I guess. So I knew that the place was haunted, like, severely. I knew that Lillian's room, her room was extremely haunted because whenever I went in there, there's always freaky stuff going on. That's a completely another story. But I was sitting in, I was sitting in Penny's chair. It's this really, really nice tan suede, I think the word is it for, like a really, really soft leather kind of recliner chair was there. And I was sitting on it, and being my 7-year-old self, I wanted to see if this ghost tracker app really worked. So I downloaded the app, I set it down in front of me on my lap, and then I said, if you are here, please knock 3 times on the wall behind me in 5 seconds. 5 seconds later, I made sure that I counted. Right behind me, on the ghost tracker thing, was a red dot. No joke. Even if this app was a spam, it was still a very strange coincidence, because 5 seconds later, there's a red dot right behind me, and then I heard, let's see, where can I do it? Oh, it would help. I heard that very loudly on the wall behind me, and I was so freaked out, I just sort of stayed in the chair like this, waiting for my mother to come back up from her nightly round. One of her nightly rounds. And being a 7-year-old, that had completely traumatized me. So whenever I'm in like a pitch black room, that's one of the reasons, one of my fears is the darkness or the unknown, is because of those experiences. When, like, I have a mirror that's like right in front of me on my bed, and I have to look into that every night. Even though it is screwed on both sides, I'm still scared of it moving now. And whenever I'm in the dark, it might be just a pitch black room, but I always picture things just sort of like looking around at me, and I've had sleep paralysis. It's terrifying. Again, another story. But it's just really scary for me, and I understand if you guys don't believe in this, but I do. And I just felt like I needed to share that with you guys so that way you knew something a little bit more about me. Got it? Get it? Got it? Good? Okay, goodbye.